What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is a solo version of comment day. Unfortunately, sickness has crept back into our house. Someone must have let our front door open and let the walkers in because Nikki and I are not feeling great. But I'm feeling better than she is, so here I am. I'm going to crank out some of these comments because, you know, the show must go on, right? Absolutely. The first thing I wanted to hit on was the comment of the day and break down the results of that. We got 72 votes this time around, which is a nice little increase from last time. 61% of you out there are not concerned with Maggie's current mindset. 39% of you are. And you know, for me personally, like, I've got a small little worry, you know. She's getting into that dark place a little bit, and she's getting kind of kill hungry after going after just one specific kill. She obviously wants to get revenge for Glenn's death and go get Negan, but you know she's lost a lot of people in the attempt of doing that. And just to share a couple comments on the good and the bad side of that, Jason on Twitter responded with, "I guess I have a couple reservations, but I'm not too concerned. She'll get her shit together because the widow is a badass. Go Maggie Green." Yeah, I mean, she absolutely is a badass and she is a fantastic leader. So if anyone could kind of like shift and get back to where she needs to be and focus on the right thing, I think it's her. And then another one from Jeff, "Good question. I'll say yes because she did everything right and yet all of her people died anyways." Yeah, that was a really tough situation. You know, all the Negan's plan worked, you know, infecting all the weapons, and all you do is just got to get cut, and it turned everybody, and then a little sleepover turned into a nightmare. So those are the poll results. Don't forget to go over to Twitter. Go follow us over there. We'll give you updates and news and fun little stuff like this at Nikki Steve React on Twitter. Go over there right now. Go follow us. There's also a link below that you can go click on to follow us. You know, for updates, like letting you guys know that this video is a day late. You know, go there. We'll update you with stuff like that. So just go follow us, hit us up on Twitter, and let's jump into some of these comments, shall we? So up first from Heather, "I'm thinking Dwight shot Tara with a non-infected arrow so that Simon wouldn't get her with his infected axe or whatever he had. Fingers crossed." Yeah, you know, thank you for the comment, Heather. You know, a lot of you kind of let us know it was Dwight's arrow that shot Tara, and, you know, he probably saved her life. Once again, Dwight stepping up to making sure that, you know, none of Rick's people die. And, you know, it's another really, really positive thing for Dwight. He is absolutely crushing it right now. Of course, I have to mention, like, all you guys crushed it on the comments again this week. So many really good, insightful, good information. You guys rock it. Keep them coming. We love them. We love hearing from all of you. Nikki always hearts the comments. I generally will like them. I'll comment. Nikki will comment. We love interacting with y'all, so keep those coming for sure. Epic Zombie Killer wants to know if Henry is now on my shit list. There is absolutely no question about it. He is probably number one right now, just because he's essentially responsible for, and well, I think we'll get to it in one of the comments, but he kind of might have let all the walkers in the house. Not good. Again, he's just, I know he's a kid, but his mind is not in the right place, and he's in a dangerous position now, and who the hell knows where he's at now. So yeah, like, Simon might be number one, with Henry very close number two. He's creeping up on her for sure. Bulletproof Games writes, "Dwight has become one of my favorite parts of the show. I love how dynamic his character is. He has been with a group of murderers. Negan took his wife and burned his face. You can tell he's a good guy that got pulled into a bad situation. He has to play the part to stay alive on both sides, which is so cool and interesting to me. Will the Saviors kill him if he's exposed? Will Daryl kill him when the war is over? Will he ever find his wife, Sherry? I just don't see how he survives this season, but I really hope he does. His character is so unique to me, and I'm super interested in the story. What are your thoughts on Dwight?" That is an absolutely excellent comment. Like, Dwight's in like the biggest predicament of all of them, and it's like he's got to play both sides of the table, and it's pretty intense. Like, he's got to keep Negan happy, but he's also got to prove that he's with Team Rick. You know, I think Dwight's amazing. Like, I think the dude is a rock star, and I hope he makes it through this season because I think he deserves it. Rick needs to bring him in and make him one of his own. Once this is all over, hopefully Daryl could kind of calm down a little bit and see that Dwight has kind of, he was in a bad spot. He was doing bad things, but now he's kind of, like, I think he's completely redeemed himself. I think he's all the way on the good side now. He's a full baby face, 100%. Greg B, between Carl, the crazy girl with the flowers, and the brat, lesson learned, kill every kid as soon as a zombie apocalypse occurs. I mean, it's tough. Like, it's hard to give the children the proper guidance they need when they got like walkers and other communities walking around trying to kill everybody. But yeah, you know, kids, they're, you know, it's a tough situation. It's a really, it's very hard to be an attentive parent or adult around children when all this other stuff's going. It's hard enough to be a parent when there's nothing going on. So it's like keeping these kids safe and making sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. It is so hard. And in the zombie apocalypse, I mean, you might just need to peace them out. You never know. But yeah, that's a horrible thought. And hopefully we don't ever have to come to that. Beth writes, my stress and anxiety levels were pretty high during this episode. LOL. How did no one wake up after that dude fell down the stairs? Why do they not have the doors locked? And is everybody on sleeping pills or what? I'm glad that one cool, good savior stayed with some others. Seriously, like, you're in the middle of a war and you're sleeping that comfortably. That is pretty impressive, I gotta say. You know, because I hear a random knock on a wall somewhere or something and I'm up immediately. And there is not a zombie apocalypse going on or a war in my house. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, that was... Front doors open, there's no one on lookout, and you don't hear a zombie. First of all, he was also growling, so it's like he's growling and falling downstairs. Come on, y'all, wake up. And here's one from Blair. Arg! Poor decisions all around. No one is guarding the saviors. No one is watching little psycho Henry. No one thought to shut the door and keep the guards on watch in case Negan rolls up with fresh saviors. Dumb on dumb on dumb. Only Simon's even worse piss poor decisions helped any. They got to do a better job with their decision making and realizing the intensity and the importance of the moments. They just attacked you. They might come back at any moment, but y'all are just going to sleep and chill without anyone on watch? Come on now. Here's a good one from Green Turtle 407. I think that savior who stayed should be forgiven and be allowed to be part of the community. Obviously, watch them, but they didn't leave, and they even tried to get the gates closed. For the ones that left, let them die or go back to Negan or whatever. But Gregory and the one guy, the douchebag that needs to die. So it is Simon and Negan. Can't wait to see what Jadis has in store for Negan next week, though. Yeah, you know, I'm not a big fan of adding people to the group at this point of the apocalypse. But you know, that dude, again, if you prove yourself and you do kind of like in the heat of the moment do what you need to do to help the group survive, yeah, you could welcome this dude aboard. He clearly wants to help. You know, all the ones that stuck around kind of clearly want to help. And Simon made it clear that anybody who was captured was trash to them anyways. So, you know, if they could continue to prove themselves, you got to keep a close eye on them, make sure they don't stab you in the back or anything like that. But, yeah, I think you could keep them around. Resellers Highway. Steve is on the Tara roller coaster. Die, Tara. Okay, she's cool. Nikki, your reactions are the best. It's like you need a hug every commercial break. Keep up the good work, though, you two. Thank you very much. And yeah, you know, Tara is kind of on a little bit of a roller coaster. You know, she made some pretty harsh and bad decisions, but then she seemed to kind of turn it around completely in this episode. You felt it a little bit at the end of last episode that, you know, she saw that Dwight saved her life. And I think she's kind of coming around. You know, I think she's figuring out what she needs to be and what her mentality needs to be, especially when it comes to Dwight. She sees that he's doing good. And, you know, all it takes is one little slip up and you're back on the shit list. So just be careful. It just takes a little mistake, a little slip up. And it looks like she's not going to die because she didn't get hit with an infected arrow. So that's good. Because I'm on Team Tara now. She's back in the game. She's back doing what she needs to do. And, you know, hopefully she makes it through and everything's good. Jackie Chili's 007. Now I see why Morgan is on Fear the Walking Dead. He had enough of Henry and Gavin's ghost. LOL. Love your videos. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. And that, I mean, Morgan is completely like, he has lost his mind. It is hilarious. He's fighting fake Gavins all over the place, and Gavin is coming to him and talking, and like, what is going on with Morgan? Yeah, I think he just gets banished and gets sent away, and then we see him pop up on Fear, which will be interesting. Boyd Crowder, OG Boyd, congratulations on hitting 3,000 subscribers. That is awesome. Yes, that is pretty awesome. Thank you all very much for subscribing and watching all of our content. We appreciate you very much. we're just going to keep going up. We're just going to keep getting better, making things better. And if you're watching this and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and hit that button. It ain't going to hurt you. It's just going to help us. Just keep watching. We appreciate all of you. So just wanted to use that comment from Boyd as an opportunity to thank everyone. So thank you. Thanks for supporting us. We love you. We appreciate you. And keep watching, keep commenting, keep doing your thing, because Walking Dead community is great. It's awesome. Thank you very much. Scooter 36able. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Thanks, Eugene. I don't care which side you are on now. I hereby hate you. It's all your fault that Tobin and the rest turned. You can burn with Negan, Simon, and the rest of the saviors, all except for Dwight. Abraham should have finished you off when he had the chance. Seriously, Eugene, what the fuck? You know, you were just joking and messing around, talking about flinging bodies parts over the wall. But that triggered something in Negan, which gave him this great plan, which worked really well. The saviors should have been slaughtered, but they weren't. And because of you and your smart-ass brain gave Negan that great idea, you are definitely on the shit list. 100%. Simon, Henry, Eugene, you guys are all like 1 A, B, and C on the shit list right now. You guys are all equally dead. Just horrible, horrible individuals, and should be banished and killed horrible deaths on this show. Yes, yeah, exactly. All right, and I'm gonna wrap things up with goateegal and her questions of the week, her own questions of the week. And she's asking me, what is my favorite season and episode? And do I think Rick is infected? That is such a difficult question, I gotta be honest. But I did a little research, because everything kind of like, the way my brain works and all of these seasons and episodes of this show kind of blend together. Like I can't tell exactly which episodes and which seasons are what and where they land. And especially considering I binge watched a whole bunch at the beginning to catch up. But I loved the stuff that went down with Terminus. So I think that's season 5, where they kind of win that battle with them and stuff like that. I loved what went down with Terminus people. I thought that was a really cool kind of story. And my favorite episode, you know, I think a lot of y'all are going to be upset with me on this one, but I got to go with episode 1 from season 7. Yeah. Watching Glenn and Abraham get their heads bashed in with Lucille. It's not my favorite episode, but I think that's the best episode, just because, I don't know, it's the episode that has the longest lingering effect. It's like you think of, especially recently, what's gone down, like the introduction of Negan and the way he handles business, and I think he's the best villain that we've had yet on The Walking Dead. We knew somebody was dying, so Abraham got the first one, but then Daryl reacted, and then he had to kill someone else, and then he killed Glenn, and that was such an impactful kill. And I don't know, I appreciate things that could really tug on the heartstrings and just make things super impactful and super dramatic, super emotional, and just wraps everything. You're sad, you're upset, you're angry, you're all these things combined. I can't go back and think of too many episodes that pulled that out of me personally. You know, that was a pretty intense moment, and that whole episode was pretty crazy because you knew something was going down. We knew all throughout the whole break that something bad was happening. And on the flip side, it's the reason why we're even here doing these videos, because I knew something was going down. It was part of the daily vlog that I was doing back then, which doesn't really exist anymore. And I'm like, hey, it's Sunday. Part of our day is The Walking Dead. I'm going to turn on the camera because I know something crazy is going down. And then as I'm editing this vlog, I see how amazing Nikki's reaction was to it. And it was just, I'm like, I'm going to post this up by itself. And then holy shit, it goes viral. And now we're here all these episodes later doing Walking Dead reactions with all of you. So it's got outside of just being a super intense emotional episode and moment, it's the thing that kind of set this off, which I could appreciate personally. So yeah, the Terminus stuff is amazing, and Glenn and Abraham's fate to Lucille and Negan, those are probably my high points of this show so far. Let me know what you guys think. What are your favorite episodes? What are your favorite seasons? Leave the comments below. Let us know what you guys think. That's a really, really good question. It's a really hard question because so much has gone down there have been so many great episodes and seasons, you know, like I love Shane because everyone thought I looked like Shane. You know, that whole thing, that whole situation with him and Rick having to kill his best friend was amazing. The prison was amazing. The farm was amazing. Like Beth in the hospital was, that stuff was awesome. There's so many great moments in this show that like, it's so hard to pick one, but I'm going to go with those as my favorite season and my favorite episode. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's comment video. Let me know, how did I do? Did I do alright? Of course, leave Nikki notes as well because she is not feeling well and she would love to hear from all of you. So don't forget, keep leaving us these comments. We love hearing from you. Nikki, how does she do it? She hearts it. Is that right? Is that close enough? You know, I like stuff. I comment, Nikki comments. We do all that stuff to try to stay interactive with you guys because we love the Walking Dead community. We love the Walking Dead family, and we appreciate everyone who watches our stuff. So, also got to give another quick shout out. I'm rocking my T No Evil shirt today with Negan and Lucille. Really, really awesome shirt. You know, go check those guys out. They got some really, really awesome products. Star Wars, Walking Dead, all kinds of really cool stuff. Awesome designs, really cool shirts. So go check them out. There'll be a link below as well. And I think that'll do it for today. Anything? Oh wait, you're not here. Oh. Nothing else. We'll see you guys Sunday, Monday for Walking Dead. Have a good one. And we'll get more Jessica Jones. This sickness thing was just not good. So anyone curious about our Jessica Jones videos, we'll get more of those done. We just got to get through the sickness, get through Easter, get through Sunday, and we'll be back on track hopefully soon. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys later. Bye.